Hello, this is Rachel Roberts from Vaprio d'Adda, which is a little town near Milan. The situation here in Vaprio is very relaxed because it's a small town just outside of Milan, and I'm in the countryside. I live on a river, and so I have been able to walk along the river or go running, so that's been fantastic. It's completely silent. I live quite close to the airport, Bergamo Airport, which is one of the main airports to Milan, and there are no airplanes anymore, so it's fantastic. I can hear the birds. But I think that things in Milan are much different because people are really shut in their houses. However, I think that maybe from tonight, even we will not be able to go walking out even along the river, or even if there's nobody there. So things are getting worse. Obviously, I work for Speak Up, and I work as a voice artist. Not at the moment, not much, because I was traveling to Milan to all the recording studios to record audio books, documentaries, and language courses, etc., adverts for television. I'm still able to work a little because I'm very lucky that I have a studio in my house, but unfortunately, with some things you really need to be in a studio, like a documentary, and so that work has stopped. But I also teach public speaking, and I also do other kinds of lessons and training. And this week I've learned how to do Skype lessons, lessons with Zoom, lessons with Google Classroom. And this morning I did a lesson with 30 school kids, conversation. And it was a disaster, as you can imagine, but I tried. Well, apart from Speak Up, obviously, the British Council has a very good website. If you do a search, British Council, I think it's Learning Online. But even if you just search those words, you'll find there are lots of interactive materials, and also the BBC. If you do BBC Learning English, you can find lots of videos, etc. The only thing that it's difficult to do at this time is speaking, and I think that speaking in English is the most important thing, because it's when we speak that we have to have all the words we need on the tips of our tongues. And so what you need is to find a teacher who will give you a lesson online, and that should be quite easy at the moment because lots of teachers are at home. Or get hold of a student in the UK who will do it for you cheaply, but you need to find some way of speaking. And I think more and more people will be doing lessons online from now on. Well, I must say that there are a lot of positive things about the situation. Is terrifying and very, very difficult, but I think people are learning a lot of new skills and appreciating extra time at home with their families. And certainly the air quality here where I live has dramatically improved. I saw some pictures from the internet about the area around Milan is one of the most polluted in Europe, and it's much, much better. So I'm really hoping that we can learn some positive lessons from this experience when we go back to work.